See the future. It's full of pals. I'm on the edge of life, and the view is gorgeous.
Are you in the mood for a new flick? Well, we're talking movies, and we will meet you where you're at with one that you can stream at home, a movie that's in theaters, and then a movie that's coming to theaters soon. So we got three for you. Welcome back, Brian Eggert of Deep Focus Review. Always a pleasure to have you, bud.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, let's start with something that you can rent at home. Steven Soderbergh's new spy drama, Black Bag.
Where are you off to?
Black Bag.
Right. You asked how it works. To be with someone in this business, this is how. You each know what you know, and you know what you'll do, and you never discuss certain things again. I watch her, I assume she watches me. I would do anything for you.
Would you?
Yes.
Okay, this is going to be a good movie. I watched the trailer this morning. I got super excited. Anything with Fassbender in it, I'm in.
Yeah, he's great in it. Soderbergh already released one great movie this year, Presence. We talked about that like 2 months ago. That was great. This one's even better. Fassbender and Blanchett play like husband and wife spies who are in a mole hunt, and he's investigating, and she's a suspect. It's full of sharp dialogue, like a puzzle box structure. It really forgoes like car chases and gunplay for psychological intrigue.
Yeah.
All the performances are expertly calibrated. You just feel like you're in the hands of a master when you're watching it. You know, there's not an ounce of fat on it. It runs like 95 minutes. Perfect movie to rent at home. It's absolutely one of my favorites of the year.
Yeah, so it's a play on the loyalty of being a spy versus the loyalty of being a husband or wife.
Yeah, it definitely folds those into one another.
Interesting. Also, I should mention Pierce Brosnan. This guy's making a comeback. He's in that, was it Mobland? That show?
Yeah.
And he's so good.
He's great in
Bond
this too.
is back.
And he's kind of turning his Bond persona inside out.
Right.
Which is great.
More villainous.
I love that.
Yeah, very good. All right, so that looks amazing. The next one is in theaters. Can't wait to talk about this one. It's called Sinners.
There are legends of people with the gift of making music so true. It can conjure spirits from the past and the future. This gift can bring fame and fortune.
Will somebody take me in your eyes?
But it also can pierce the veil between life and death.
Okay, they didn't quite get to what's happening here, but this is some like Tarantino-esque Dusk Till Dawn,
Totally.
like 19th century South vampire movie.
Yeah. So Coogler, he spent the last like 10 years making franchise movies.
Right.
He made Creed and
Black
the Black Panther.
Yep.
And Warner Brothers basically just gave him like $100 million and said, do whatever you want.
Oh, that sounds fun.
So he makes this story about twin brothers who open up a juke joint in 1930s Mississippi.
Okay.
And a vampire shows up. And it's great for a number of reasons. You've got an excellent cast. You've got Haley Steinfeld and Delroy Lindo, who are giving great supporting roles.
You get a double dose of Michael B.
Absolutely. It's scary as a vampire movie, but also entertaining and funny. It's wall-to-wall music, lots of blues and some other genres of music as well. I don't want to give too much away about that, but lots of musical genres. And then it's so well made. It's shot on 65 millimeter, lots of color and texture in there, but it's also kind of subversive and transgressive. Coogler's a filmmaker with a perspective, and you definitely get that here.
Why is it different from any other vampire movie?
I think it's that perspective. He's commenting on American history, on Black history, on cultural appropriation, and these are things that are not normally found in, obviously, vampire movies. So it really elevates it, I think.
Okay, last one we got to talk about is Friendship. Let's take a watch.
I can see the future. It's full of pals. I'm on the edge of life, and the view is gorgeous.
Look, we had a couple of really nice hangs, but I think it best that we go our separate ways. I don't wish to continue this friendship.
accepted me way too fast. You can't do that. You made me feel too free. People need rules.
Okay, so I feel like that's Tim Robinson, right?
Yeah, from I Think You Should Leave and Detroiters and Netflix. Yeah.
And he's like sort of invented his own type of bombastic comedy, where it's almost, he was a writer on SNL, right?
He was, yeah.
But his style is to take something to the nth degree.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like Step Brothers or kind of something else. But it looks like they turned that into a movie.
Absolutely, yeah. The writer-director Andrew DeYoung, who actually lives in Minnesota, I think just wrote this story for him and just brought all of Robinson's strengths to this role. He's, you know, as you kind of saw, he's just a lonely guy who doesn't have any male friends, latches on to his new neighbor, played by Paul Rudd, and things quickly, you know, just spiral out of control in really kind of darkly funny ways. One thing that I love about this movie is that it's not one of those like overlit comedies where it's just kind of generic.
Yeah.
Like it's made artfully, and it's sort of like a thriller at times.
Kind of Cable Guy-ish?
Absolutely Cable Guy-ish. A little bit of Fatal Attraction, or maybe like the, you know, Bizarro World version of I Love You Man.
Sure.
Where you know,
that's a great movie. By
it
the way.
is a great movie. But it's one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time. I saw it at the Minneapolis St. Paul International Film Festival, which wrapped up last week.
Yeah.
And incidentally, you know, that's run by the MSP Film Society. You should be a member if you're not a member. But the audience just ate it up. It's a Midnight Madness screening.
Cool.
And it was just, everybody was rolling in the aisles. Definitely keep this one on your radar. It opens on May 9th. It's so funny.
Brian, thank you so much. All Brian's reviews can be found on his website, Deep Focus Review. We got a link for you at care11.com. Thank you, man.